Talk to me about producing a six-part TV series.
Well, I'm learning from zero because I've done producing smaller stuff. I've never done anything like this. It's huge. I don't even know how it's going to happen. I suggested to bring the production to Hungary so we can cut the costs. Not half, well, almost half. Yeah, and I have my connections there, so it was sort of obvious.
You're
And
bringing it home to the home
director,
turf.
yeah, the director jumped on the idea. He said that, yeah, ooh, that's cool, and then yeah, that has prospects. So basically, he wrote this series in the past 4 years. It's a six-part comedy drama, and he had a producer, but she ghosted on him. So he approached me with a role in it and sent me the script, and I loved it. It was one of the best scripts I've read in the past years. It was very funny, very witty, and I loved the role, which he asked me to audition for. I got the role. So I was like, we had a meeting, and I asked him, okay, I'm really glad that I can do this. I really love the role, but do you have a producer? Because I would love to jump on that too. So yeah, we had a few meetings and decided that we're gonna team up.
So now you're producing and acting.
Yes.
I mean, that's fair play. That is a lot of responsibility, but as long as you're getting paid for it, that's
Yeah,
the
I'm totally
dream.
freaking out.
That is the dream. Well done, you. Oh my god. And I mean, yeah, I was gonna say just the fact that in like 4 years in, you're like, yeah, day job is nice, stability is nice, but I can create my own stability with my work in the field that I'm interested in. That's I think a lot of people are terrified by that move. But yeah, you just made the decision of like, I'm gonna make a living in creative stuff. Doesn't have to be acting just the one, but at least I'm in the creative world.
Yeah, and it wouldn't work if it would have been just one thing, and it had to be complex again. So photography wasn't enough for me again because I saw, okay, this is my studio, this is my setup, this is what I can do. What else? Producing itself is like endless possibilities. I have no idea what's going to come out of it. Maybe I will hate the whole thing. And I was like, okay, I'm never going to do this again. I don't think so, but
Yeah, cause like people, yeah, producing's like puzzle solving, but every single piece of the puzzle is constantly moving and potentially hung over and potentially will cancel on you at the last minute. It's
yeah.
like, wow.
But and I'm not really interested in producing just for the sake of producing. It's it's very, so I had a dream once where when I was imagining how my life would be, and you know how Reese Witherspoon has her company Hello Sunshine, and they're producing all these book adaptations,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
this is how I could see myself on the long run. That obviously auditioning, doing the basic just actor things, but aside from that, I really want to take control over some of the aspects of my creative life. So I want to pick the stories I want to tell. I want to pick what I want to play in it. I want to pick the team I'm working with and make it happen.
Yeah,
And it
no,
doesn't have to be like a big scale thing. It might be a short film. It might be a six-part series. It might be a feature after that. I don't know.
yeah, no, that's fair play. You surprisingly notice that a lot of even Hollywood, bigwigs, celebrities are into the doing your own thing. Like that world of Hollywood where studios run everything is very much changing. Like Ryan Reynolds has a gin company, probably a production company. Wi-Fi. He's selling Wi-Fi. Do you know what I mean? He's got a football team. The Rock. He's whatever else he's doing. Like The Rock is literally doing everything he can. As you said, Reese Witherspoon producing and acting and probably directing. I don't know. Like everyone's doing everything these days, or trying to do as many things as they can.
Yes,
Because
and I don't know how it's with you, but in Hungary, no, I don't know how is it now, but 7 years ago, 10 years ago, if you did something else besides acting that was frowned upon, it's like, okay, it's like you're not concentrating on your craft if you're not doing just that. And it wasn't really encouraged. It was upright weird.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. Like I was thinking about this a while ago. Like I had this dream of like, if you're going to do it properly, it has to be the one thing. You can only be great at one thing. Where I was like, well, actually, no. Like if the things are related and they're around, around each other, then they actually complement each other, and you become better at everything because you have different, you know, insight into different moving parts of the industry as a whole. So, I mean, obviously, don't do acting and then I'm gonna go on the moon at the same time. Like, okay, that's not gonna work out.
I don't know. Maybe it could. I was
Yeah,
like,
maybe it could, but I mean, yeah, that would be a very specific role. I'm an astronaut and an actor.
I would
Part-time
love
ast. My day job is I'm an astronaut, and then I do acting as a hobby, or the
that.
other way around. But no, you're absolutely correct that this idea of like it has to be one, and it's always like was it uh, the jack of all trades is better to be the master of one than a jack of all trades? Well, yes and no, depends. Depends how, again, how different the different things you're doing are. How
But
big of a
also
gap you have.
for me, that was a culture shock when I moved here and I looked in the industry and started to, fill out all those profiles and everything. And I went to my first few castings and they uh, asked me what I'm doing. And I was like, yeah, I'm an actress. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know. And I was like, and I don't know. It's like,
What else am I supposed to say?
and I was literally, it was shocking because I couldn't, I didn't expect them to expect something else. I mean, like, yeah, I'm an actor and that's it. And it's like, who isn't?
He's like, we're all actors here, darling. See the
And that they
casting director used to be an actor. See the person behind the camera, also an
yeah.
actor in the day job.
But it's like also they are really interested in your personality, your hobbies. What else are you besides of acting?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm learning as well. That's why I started the YouTube series. Like, I'm gonna do interviews. I'm doing the stand up. I'm like, I'm gonna try again. I've started a bit later, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to be creative around the acting thing as well, and then see whatever sticks. But yeah, just not just the one thing. Doesn't have to be just the one thing actually. And
Yeah.
there's
But
countless examples that it's possible.
yes, but also there are many actors who's built in a way that they can't do or they don't want to do anything else, and that's absolutely fine as well. I can't, my brain isn't wired that way, and it took me a long time to realize that. But I know plenty of my active friends and they don't want to deal with anything else. They're having a hard time to deal with the business side for their own acting. It's plenty enough, not like, taking on another job, even if it's the creative industry. They rather do a day job. They'd rather work at a restaurant than do something else within the business.
Yeah, I get that. No, no, that's fair play. But I mean, if you want to survive this industry, then or just survive in the industry, then you have to have some sort of income that keeps you going. But in your case, you have the added benefit of you're also networking on the job. You know, like this is why I was thinking about this. Like, obviously, I'm doing the interviews, but whatever you're doing in the creative industry, other than your main thing, it's all networking. You're all you're still meeting the right people, and the best networking is you're basically doing a team building exercise with other people, and you're getting paid for it. Like, hello.
Yeah. I think I think my best experiences came from some kind of connections like this. Like I met someone on a job who recommended me to someone else, kind of.
Well, that's how we met. I managed to annoy you. We've told this
Yeah.
story a couple of times, but we were working on Baptiste season 2, and I didn't let you relax in your own little caravan trailer because I was dancing so much on my own, trying to get my energy up in the morning.
Wait, can you it was nice, 5 in the morning, this.
I actually have the video. There's a video of me just trying to get ready, and
Of
I've
course there
got
is a video.
I've got my police uniform on, and I'm just like. Uh,
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that we are going to end up working together.
yeah, not from that first impression, I reckon. Yes, I like to make a splash whenever I enter a project. Fair enough. I mean, obviously, it is all about you, so I'm curious. Has it been changing for you then? So you reckon the industry, well, the industry, does the people in London have sort of started noticing you in the sense that they're not just like, oh, yeah, okay, whoever you are. It's more like, oh, you've done this and this. So, okay, we can relate to that. That means something.
Yeah, and it's not just that, but obviously I now I'm working in the UK, and I've been seen by many casting directors. So I'm not saying they know my name, it's not that, but they do have a sort of a connection that, oh yeah, yeah, we've seen something from her. So I get, if I look through my auditions and my audition tapes or what I've been seen for, I can definitely see an arch going from horrible commercials to day players, one-liners, and now I'm doing a lot of guest star auditions and series regular auditions. I've been seen for bigger productions as well for Disney, which is sort of a fluke. I'm not really counting that within this arch because I think it's damn luck
Yeah,
that
I
out
mean,
of
some of
those
it is luck, yeah.
900 or 1,500 little thumbnail headshots, they managed to pick mine for, I don't know for how many they asked to self-tape for the role. But that's just luck. But these guest star roles, these smaller casting agencies, then yeah, I do count that as a success and that it's going somewhere. And my rejections are getting bigger as well. I got close to very, very good roles, very close, and it's tough to handle when it doesn't go your way.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, you're absolutely correct. You have to take a step back and just, again, like the rejections are getting juicier because it's like I'm being rejected for, oh, this could be a lead role, or this, not even a lead role, but like a supporting role, as opposed to
Yeah.
day player number two. Yeah, okay, no thanks. Like,
It's like now it's whatever. Yeah, but these ones, and I realized that I have tactics how I handle rejection, and I know what works for me, and I know that if there is something I really wanted, I need to allow myself to, to just cry over a little bit for one day, and then I can move over. But the last time, it hurt so much that I was like, I'm not going to deal with it. Probably it's going to bite me in the ass later. Oh, can I say ass? Well,
yeah, yeah,
I
this
said,
is a swear-free podcast. I mean, swear away, like, yes, open
okay.
season, go crazy.
So I was like, I'm not going to let it in. So I'm going to put on a series and literally not think about it.
Oh, it's one of those ones. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it comes in layers. So like I can deal with this side of it, but then there's that bit, and then there's that bit. It's like, yeah, there's different
Yeah. And
aspects.
it was bad because I had two rejections within 3 days,
Oh,
one for theatre for Ed Fringe, and it was a big thing. It was Muster Station. I don't know if you heard about it. It was quite big in the Ed Fringe this year.
okay.
And the other one was for a gladiator role,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
which
I
was
remember talking about this.
Bulgaria.
Yeah.
And yeah, 3 day apart. And I was like, okay, this is just too much in one go. So let's just watch something.